at a clock, it goes from 1 to 12. But that's not reality. Somehow we ended at 9 just to get back at 1. The desert season is a period of reflection, refinement, and realignment. There are several times throughout my life for certain I've experienced or encountered a desert season, because there's many lessons to be learned in this lifetime. Have you ever found yourself in a place or position or time and space where you're pulled away from everything you know, or you are losing things, and all you can do is just sit through it and feel, things that was happening? You had no control over what was happening. And it was probably for a pretty lengthy period of time, It's when life slows down enough for you to actually see, like, your patterns, your decisions, your habits, your relationships, that you have with yourself and the Creator and people around you. It's about the whole person. Your spiritual life, your mental clarity, your emotional patterns, your physical discipline, and your financial decisions. During this season, interesting things happen. Things begin to show up that look like what you need. It could be opportunities, connections, situations, but they don't fully align. They come too quick, they be too convincing, but over time something feels off, and those are counterfeits. They don't always come to harm you. Sometimes they come to teach you how to discern, because if you can't recognize what's misaligned, then you won't recognize what's real. That was my first mind. Take it back to the first line. Looking back, I see the fire I walked through, trails that became trials. The skin I shed standing naked before God. The weight I carry now is all mine. Cycles have closed, spaces have been made, lessons are integrated. And now, I'm standing here whole and ready for what's next. Last December asked me to let go of some things. I could finally release everything before spring. Had to face the chaos from last summer and spring. Far from a bot, pretty intelligent with a big heart. Who wants to deal with the feeling of loss? I almost thought I was cursed like Lot. To whom much is given, much is required. When God takes a little, he returns a lot. Trust and obedience comes at a cost. Somehow along the way, I forgot. There comes a moment when you realize the pain you've been burying didn't disappear. It just took root. And what you thought you had healed started showing up in your words, in your actions, in your reactions, in your relationships. Unresolved pain doesn't stay silent. It grows. It becomes resentment. It becomes distant. It becomes the very thing that blocks the blessings that's meant for you. But the real truth about all of that is you can't serve sweet fruit from a bitter root. And many of us are trying to love, trying to build, trying to grow, while still bleeding from places we never gave ourselves permission to heal. That's the work. Not just to acknowledge the pain, but to trace it back to the stem, to the moment, to the wound, to the place where forgiveness was withheld from others or even from ourselves. Because healing isn't about pretending it didn't hurt. It's about releasing what's been holding you hostage, so your life can finally produce what it was always meant to.